Osiron. I think that's a new one. Let it go, let it go. Right. It's hard to say, there's nothing serious going on. Extropians and the cold of Sirius are skyrocketing, but we did a mission there, so maybe it's under control? Saturday. 5,500. We'll be left with 17,000 after the week changes. Alien genetic structure. Our initial results show that the distinct alien life forms are related genetically and form part of a complex life cycle. Well, whoopie fucking do. Biological warfare. The aim is to develop a toxin that specifically targets the early stages of the alien life cycle. This is not going to be useful. Lab size needed large. So, not going to happen for a week. As well start the live aliens. Anthropod. If I don't recall incorrectly, there's a lot of different type of toxins you can develop. The earlier ones is probably basically worthless at this point. At the same time, there's no way you could have researched it at this point. I started developing building the advanced biochemical lab early on. I mean, this is the second week. It takes more than a week to build, so on the third week it will be completed. A good toxin would be basically like a mid to end game machine gun, more or less. I don't think it. I'm not sure if it's effective against everything because it is a toxin, but most of the enemies are biological creatures. But that's not it. There was something about it that made it actually pretty much a mandatory weapon, but I don't recall what it is. Not absolutely mandatory, but something like the machine guns in our current situation. We could go on with the disruptors, but we really don't want to. Not against the opponents we're fighting. Machine gun can clear a room, the disruptor can maybe kill one or two. Toxin is sort of a similar situation, but not quite. It had something else going for it, but for the life of me I can't recall what it is. Still, this is starting to look okay, I suppose. It has enough capacity for the soldiers and the biochemistry lab. And I don't think there's any point in building more because it takes so long. About security stations. There's only two. These would be the entry points. So putting a security stations here would probably aid quite a bit. I don't think they're all that useful. I would have to basically play the base defense in real-time mode for them to be useful. That's what I'm saying. Changes? Not really. I think Osiron might be still going up, but the rest seem to be... they're evening out. It's hard to say if they're moving up or down. Cell. Slums. This came out of nowhere. Good. It is where we expect it to be though. This was in effect. Yeah, at the start of the game I was leaning heavily toward playing a lot more in real time, but I don't really see all that great of a benefit for me. The biggest benefit would be that it wouldn't take quite so long. But there's a lot of interesting things you can do with the turn-based mode, and it's something that I'm more used to anyway. Oh, it's these type of maps. The entrance is somewhere here or here, and it's the only entrance. And it's 9 levels. So, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I hate these maps. We can't waste our stamina. I'm moving the people one by one simply because if I move them in a group, they tend to stumble into each other. Ah, it's this structure again. The helicopter pad, the tower. Yeah, I remember this. We could just shoot our way through, I suppose. But the containment of this wall is beneficial to me too. I don't want to get rid of it. At least this way I can monitor a little bit what's going to be happening on the ground. So if the enemy starts to move in larger numbers, I can spot it immediately. Currently running bombs. I'm not all that worried about fire. We're quite a far away from them, I think. One of them definitely saw me because I was fired upon. Okay, I'll stay here for now. Okay. We know that there are at least hyper worms here. Shit. Shit. Yeah, that was a serious situation. I can't express enough how I love the pathfinding system that cannot accurately represent the actual cost that it is to move there because of the pathfinding just bugging out. And it would be so easy to just fix. Oh fuck, we're fucked. No, we're not. The pod went somewhere completely different. It's the real-time combat and turn-based combat. The fact that they both have to work with the same system is probably why it's you can't have an easy fix to it. I guess we'll have to just live with it. Mm, Jesus fuck, this guy is terrible. Single hit on a large target like that. This guy is at least somewhat more accurate. I don't think he has the range though. Well, we've scored at least a couple of hits. But only a couple. We could die at any moment. These guys aren't exactly known for their heavy armoring. There's also the there's also the thing that there's very likely a hopper somewhere here. A blue bomb thing. Of course you have to be next to a civilian, don't you? I'm afraid the popper is gonna pop up right now. I need to get it with a disruptor charge, otherwise it will just get us. Well, in all likelihood one of our flying guys is gonna get killed, so it's not too big of a deal. Also, they shot the rain pods, and I think one of them popped somewhere here. So we have that to look forward to too. Okay, they're definitely a bit risky of a situation, but at the same time, I think we have a reasonable chance that everything will go more or less just fine. I'm not sure I recognize one of the alien noises. Yeah, there's some kind of a weird crumbling. Still, everything's going... I don't see a problem. We know how to get to these guys. I suppose I haven't really had the blue guys stay alive for all that long, so maybe it's noise they'll produce. Haven't been at the luxury of experiencing it all that many times. We know that there are brain suckers here. We know it. There's no guessing game there. I'm a bit cautious in approaching it. I don't know where the hearts have been fired. They might not have even hatched yet because they went so far away from their intended targets. There's also the fact that there's still a bomb somewhere. So hopefully we're not being seen here, although that's highly unlikely. Just gonna assume everything is gonna go more or less well. Most of the aliens are right on top of us, so they should not be able to really react to us in any way. They're a threat to the levitating guys. Not sure even how big of a threat are they to them. I think I'll bail on this one. We don't have we don't really have any kind of real protection for these guys. Sooner or later, they're gonna get their hit. Mine. Fuck you. It's brain sucker pod. I saw it. There we go. And there's the bomb. Civilian dead, heavily injured XCOM guys. And the civilian goes where the alien. Fuck you. It's pretty bad. It is pretty goddamn bad. Guess we were close enough for the proximity mine to work too. Okay, now what? No, there's a brain sucker pod somewhere here. I'm not sure if it went here. Not sure at all. Really looks like it didn't. Then the question is, where is he? We might still have to load until if he gets us well enough. I mean, where the fuck is it? Right, so I went over you. Right. Now we just assume that they are all actually there on the top floor. Not. It's suspicious sounding noises. I don't think it's another popper though. Probably just the blue guys. Well, shit. Didn't really solve our problem, did it? Yeah, there's shit. Ooh. 3. I think there are 3 chrysalises. Probably. If not, there's something I haven't seen before. Did someone throw that, or did it jump after me on its own? There certainly was some movement on that proximity mine. I suppose that could be it. I mean, that the alien proximity mine basically has the capability of moving on its own. Either way, I still think this can go badly for us. Oh, that's the thing. Yeah. Did not even consider that. We're fucked. I sort of do hate that though. The fact that every time we encounter someone using the Brainsucker launcher, it turns into a situation where you have to scavenge the body after it's been killed. Right. We're just gonna sit here and just keep shooting. Well, at least we're wounding them, keeping them entertained. I don't think a Brainsucker pod can jump here. It would have to get next to us, and I'm on a different level, so it just won't happen. I could take control of them. Well, technically. In reality, no. So he's been shot a couple of times too. Okay. So the real problem is the bomb. The bomb. These guys won't be able to contribute anything useful to it. You do have to keep in mind that there's also a Brainsucker pod somewhere here. So, in general, don't want to get too close. Who exactly did I hit? I don't see any civilians there. Shit. Now get the fuck out of there. We have to take it on. There's no other way. Just hope that we have enough accuracy to take it down. Yeah, there's no good options for us, other than just basically not doing anything. You can't do it, no you can't do it, it'll just explode and cause more trouble. I suppose I could try to gas it. It might not charge us, that's not really a problem. The point is, we wouldn't have to necessarily kill it at that point. Oh, come on, just throw the fucker. Please do not contribute to the fighting situation here. hoping they haven't seen us here, so these guys should be more or less secure. It's these guys that are the risk. Did they... I think their proximity mines basically attack them. So any kind of movement. Where the fuck did you come from? Okay, interesting. Interesting. Come on, you can do it. It's been hit twice already. I think I'll start flying with this one just to be safe from the brain suckers. Right. Not a bad situation overall. I think I'm high enough to be protected from the bombs too. Right. Don't change the fact that we know that there's still a bomb there. Yeah, wrong type of alien. It's a huge ass risk to just rush in there, knowing that the bomb's still there. The thing is, there's not much to be gained by waiting here either. Yeah, this can go badly for us, but everything can go badly for us. There really isn't much I can do. I might be able to get a single shot with each of these guys when he rushes out of there. That's a might get. Probably won't get. These type of situations, I suppose the proximity mine would be useful. So, in enclosed space against a mobile bomb. Fine. And machine gun guys can be the ones to kill it. Ooh. This might be their first mission where these guys have been generally very, very useful. Okay. Let's fucking charge in there and hope for the best. If I go very close to it, it can easily just charge out and take me out. So, point would be to just locate it with this guy, if at all possible. No. There's something there. There's a brain sucker pod in here somewhere. Forgot about that. Well, shit. Whatever it is, it has to die. It's dead. It's the bomb. Oh. It's a fairly good security against the brain suckers. Right, things are looking better already. We're still missing a couple blue guys. No doubt about that. I'm also not sure we've gotten all of the brain bugs that are out here. Kill it, you motherfucker. Crap. It's so far away, we'll be fine. The machine gun guys have been shooting so much that they're fucking snipers with that machine gun now. The people who were supposed to be focusing on those more accurate weapons are just shit. Still, mission accomplished. Four chrysalis. Brain sucker pods, brain suckers, hyperworms, anthropods, bitters, and a popper. Nothing particularly interesting. I probably should try to sell things, but the only thing that we could be of interest would basically be the disruptor pistols. And we don't have that many of them. At the same time, I don't have any particular real use for them either. The moment we get the big, better weapon, we're gonna just ditch most of the disruptor guns anyway. Oseron is jumping quite nicely now. Why? Did I do a mission here? Possibly. I don't know. Whatever. Hyperworm autopsy. The hyperworm's function appears to be little more than feeding. It has powerful jaws and razor-sharp teeth designed for ripping and slicing. Its belly appears to be small, and the body contains some curious structures containing folds of tough skin. It appears to be quite vulnerable to fire and incendiary ammunition. There is no recognizable brain structure in the hyperworm, and it is well protected from psionic input. So wasn't that useful? Alien life cycle. Research the primary stages of the alien life cycle. Yes. It opened up the biological warfare. Definitely yes. The other is doing the arthropod and speeder research. Megapole and Oseron seems to be gaining. Vehicle repair. So we're back to full combat readiness. Probably should check if there are any more androids we could buy for the secondary base. Yes, quite a few in fact. Sarah Robinson, yeah. Looks like a Sarah Robinson to me. I think I'll leave them at 4. I mean, I don't want to pay for a huge amount of people that might never even see action at any point. The problem is, if they do see it, it could be against a pretty tough situation. Which means we have to buy armor. We sell some of the disruptors. Only have 2. I can still easily afford my payments, so that's not necessary. Need progress here? No, but Oseron is basically skyrocketing now. Thing is, I can't figure out where exactly is it. I don't think it's anywhere near there, but that sort of rules things out, doesn't it? I'm not sure if this single structure could even have that much of an influence. If there's any kind of alien presence here, it'll spread to all of these. I'll give it until the end of the week to see how it develops, then we'll have to act. Right. Sunday, 6,222. Last day. Yeah, now the development has evened out again. We're going after transport, try to ignore the combat vessels. Why is a Megapol police car hostile though? Also, I don't think you should put ships to fly into the same exact square. The previous situation, the Air Hawk Warrior or Hawk Air Warrior started shooting in my own interceptor when I did that. Another Scott. We'll have to keep an eye out if they send out the missing UFO that we encountered in the first week. It doesn't matter. That we have to get it. I'm not sure if we actually have to, but I don't. If we get a chance to get it, I don't want to miss out on that, no matter what the cost is. Actually, it doesn't mean I want to go on a suicide mission or anything, but I'll send two of our harbor. Not sending anything anywhere. The transport has to be brought down first, then we can see what we have time to do in addition to that. We're still launching craft. It's the police destroyed the scouts. That's classic. I probably should send this to pick up the scouts first. Actually, nothing to them. They're just pick up and go. Might actually get a weapon out of them. Right. I'm actually very happy about this encounter because it shows that there's basically not just a formula that UFO encounters follow. I was sort of resigned to the fact that there might be two transport and two attack vessels coming on this week only and nothing else. So the variation is appreciated. Especially happy to see the earlier UFOs at least once. This would mean though that the missing UFO that we have is the first of its type. meaning it's probably the suckiest and weakest. So if we send any kind of a heavily armed ship after it, it will probably just destroy it automatically. I mean, the Cups, the poorly equipped Cup cars took it down, took the Scouts down in seconds. So hover car, single hover car might be something that take it down. Multiple might shoot so much that yeah, we're definitely just gonna save at the start of every UFO incursion. So if the opportunity arises, we can just redo it. We're not giving up the opportunity. It's more of a, it's an insurance. I want to be sure that I'm not gonna basically get fucked in the ass by the technology tree. I do recall some of the earlier UFOs having problems with that. It doesn't, you might not never encounter it. The thing is, sometimes they want very specific things, a set of them to unlock something. So if you don't have it, then you might be later on struggling to figure out what the fuck did you miss, or what the problem is. I mean, if you don't know that it unlocks something, you might not even be aware that you're missing it. I don't see what it could be. What could be so important about a one UFO? I mean, I already have all the basic technologies as available research, so I don't see basically what could I be missing. Still, yeah, I'm not too worried about it, but if the opportunity arises, we'll take it. Right, I think these UFOs have entrance in front and back. So it doesn't really matter which one we use. As long as we just don't encounter the bomb thing in Popper. Okay. Next turn we'll rush the UFO. It shouldn't. So I think there are pink guys at the very least. By the sounds of it. Good. Good. I'm gonna try to save points. We'll have to do a proper rush on the upper and lower levels in the same turn. What the fuck are you doing? It is a bit risky to just leave ourselves out in the open here though. What the fuck are they doing? I'm trying to save as many time units as possible, as much stamina as possible. I know I'm gonna have to basically run through a huge amount of distance the next turn. So it's definitely a huge risk to leave our guys here, but a risk I'm willing to take. What could possibly go wrong? There we go. Why are you shooting at the one thing you shouldn't be shooting? Shit. Yeah, this is gonna be great. Their turn is coming to an end. That's why it's gonna be great. And they're within reach of my entire squad. It's gonna be a slaughter. Ooh, shields. Yeah, now I recall why the toxin is useful. It goes through shields. Shit, it's the shield is basically extra health. It's not permanent protection against the machine gun, for example. New technology to research. And again, we have the one minor, small research lab. Okay, how are we going to deal with this? Not it. What the fuck? Something happened. I'm guessing he has, he basically has an armed grenade or something with him. Let's test one thing. How well does the shield work against the disruptor? Really well enough. So it'll takes about 4 hits. The normal health of the alien was about 2 hits. So it's quite a big of a difference in survivability. Right. Who gets injured here? You. Why? The explosions happened so far below. That's a nasty situation though. I don't know what to do with the guy. I don't want to lose the tech. At the same time, killing the guy isn't gonna be simple either. I suppose I could maybe brain control it. I mean, as long as he doesn't just drop the weapon, everything should be cool. Yeah, that's... you don't have a stun grenade, of course you don't. This has to work. grenade of some sort. Or a bomb. I don't want them to kill this either, though. Yeah, I definitely see gas being our best option. Why can I? End of turn, please. I was thinking, should I keep firing at them, but I don't think so. I'll double stun grenade them. I don't think it'll make much of a difference, but I need a shield. And what I sort of think is, I'm not sure if I can get a shield if I basically chew through the hit points of the shield. It might overload or destroy itself. So what we're looking for really is also a live motherfucker of these. Right now there's gas here and gas there, so no matter what they do, we're gonna have to go through some gas. The game is getting more serious. The technological difference between us and them is growing. If I don't basically get some kind of a shift in our favor, the missions are gonna start to be a huge pain in the ass. I have very limited amount of stun grenades left, for example. Like something like 10 in storage. Not sure what else I can do. Let's see what happens. The other grenade, yeah, there. Yeah, this is not gonna work. The blue guys basically would have to die. I'm not sure who shot the Anthropod we mind control. Either way, he's yeah. Either way, it's not gonna work. But right. I think we should cut our losses more or less. And it didn't all just get destroyed. do have a stun grappler on a couple of guys, I think. Just putting them in their hands to highlight who are those guys. Only two. I'd like to get him. He's probably wounded a little bit and very, very close to us, so I don't have to do any miracles to be able to influence him. Maybe I should leave. I think I should still go and gas these. Try to kill as many of the anthropods as possible and then retreat here though. I'll stun him as much as possible, then just machine gun him as much as possible. I think it's the shield. Right, so not like this. This is easy enough thing for to test though. Did we get the shield like this or not? There's no shield. Shit. How are we gonna get the shield? The gas seems to be the only option. Maybe mind control. Have the guy drop the item and then just pick it up. Again, I want the shield out of this mission. It seems to be the most important find we've found so far, because it would do wonders for our sides too. Yeah. Not gonna escape that way. I'm usually very against this. It is incredibly cheap shit to do. At the same time, this is a perfect opportunity to do it. I'm not sure even if this is gonna work. I want to see if I can do it. Can you? There it is. Fuel is gone. They all have these nades now. I think if it's in their hand, it might explode. I'm not sure if it will explode otherwise. Either way, you need to get the fuck out of there. How about this? Right. So fairly harmless now. Hopefully he doesn't pick anything up. Doesn't particularly matter. Not like I'm gonna leave him alive or anything. Right. So with this, We have a new technological marvel at our disposal. Problem is him though. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's the more important part. Yeah, this didn't actually help us at all today. Because it's gonna be destroyed when the... crap. Might as well give it a try. Yeah. And it's all gone. I think we should kill this one. No ifs or buts about that. The problem was, as long as it's there hovering over us, the end result is gonna be the same. At least now different things can happen. Don't have the shield anymore. Shit. Now what? There's the other shield guy, so it's not like we can't get a shield guy. Problem is, it's him. They have their own explosives. It is just a massive risk to do anything with them. And it's a risk I'm not willing to take. What the fuck happened there? Things, right? This guy doesn't have all that much mobility. Accuracy as shit though. A little bit of wounding. Right. Grenade is there. Everything is more or less okay. I don't want too much reaction fire. It won't work for us. More people into positions. Yeah, this is not gonna go well. as well as can be expected. So yeah, this was didn't go well for us. How am I going to get the shield though? Can't shoot it. I suppose I can panic them, gas them, and mind control them. Those are your options. Hello, friend. Okay, one of them is unconscious. Ooh, funnel head. Some of you people just suck so fucking badly at this shooting thing. Single machine gun guy can probably handle the rest. Good, there's still someone here, someone who can fight. I'm hoping it's a blue guy who isn't gonna horribly rape us. It is not. Okay, there's no real threat anymore. At the same time, we didn't get any interesting technologies, so I'm not sure if it's a win or a loss to me. I'm sure we'll get more than our fair share of these shields using sons of bitches. I'm not really worried that I'll miss the technology. It just would have been nice to have it at this point. The situation wasn't that dangerous for us. The speeder is not gonna be able to do much against us now. So we'll just position ourselves here. Actually, I think I'll just leave a couple of guys outside here too, just in case. I don't think in any way that we're gonna encounter anything from the outside anymore. You never know. And there's more than enough guys already going up here. Fuck bomb! Stalin has died. That was close. Final fuck you to the player. You stun it? No, don't waste your energy on that. Someone has to shoot it though. I was deadly afraid that one of our machine gun heroes is gonna be able to kill the popper. So basically, just might as well just fuck me over directly then. No difference. No, there's a funnel head here somewhere. These guys are totally harmless. Don't really need to do anything about them. At the same time, they're 3 experience for someone who doesn't usually see all the fun action. There we go. Where are you going? Ah. Victory for us. Toxin development just became our top priority as far as tactical combat is concerned. They're the answer to the shield problem. We also need the heavier disruption weapon, whatever it's called. Something interesting. This is Sunday, right? We have enough funds. With enough disruptor guns. Trying to see decent amount of alien artifacts. Why did I get only one of these? I'm like 100% sure that there were more there. I'm starting to pick this shit up, the interesting items, so I can at least get one of each. These are alien grenades. I'm certain of that. The other ones are the mines. They look like the alien grenades are like shooting at a missile launcher. Might be more effective too. Anthropod. Anthropod is capable of performing all the actions of an equivalent human soldier and can use weapons and equipment. It can feed voraciously, but strangely it does not seem to live very long in our environment, which with a lifespan of only 5 days. There seems to be no further stage of development beyond this point. Yeah, I think the funnel is the same. It's a primitive type of soldier. Later stages I think would be more adapted to the human environment, so they would live longer instead of just days. Ja, Spitter. Advanced Quantum Physics Lab. Not enough to Air Hawk. And Valkyrie Interceptor. I think I can guess what we're missing. Yeah, it's these type of missiles. I don't care. There's enough for a current situation. I'm not actually sure I can really afford to buy as many as we need. Prophet missiles. Yeah, there's like 21 still left to buy. Quantum physics lab. Larger, better equipped lab for researching the larger pieces of alien technology. The lab can accommodate 10 quantum physics. This needs to be selected carefully now. Beam weapon deployed by the alien aircraft. I think UFO development should be our higher priority. We can deal with the tactical combat situation with what we have. We would like to have better, but honestly, we're not struggling too much there. A couple of explosions here and there can ruin our day, but that's it. Naturally, we would like improvements, but as long as we only have this one tech center available, I think we should focus on the UFO upgrades, especially a weapon that doesn't use ammunition would be great, because that shit costs, and that costs a lot. Might as well start building the advanced quantum physics lab. I can't afford to pay our salaries, so I start building this, but I have to start building them. 18,000. So in the next few hours I need to come up with 20,000. Yeah, in the next 20 hours. So 1,000 per hour. I can sell some crap, but it's not enough. It's not nearly enough. I mean mainly the disruption weapons. It just ain't happening. Ooh, we do have a larger weapon, but we probably need smaller weapon research before we can do that. Okay, so the medium combat UFO action actually was very useful. We can probably put this on the Airhawk. Hawk, whatever it's called. Hawk Air Warrior. Okay. I need to make sure that we have the cash. It would be actually great if the serious cult would start using the disruptor weapons, because I could get more loot out of raiding them basically. I would be left with around 5,000 after this day. I suppose I'm more or less okay with that. On the start of next week we'll do another called a serious raid, but not Spitta. This unfortunate creature dedicates its short life to combat and protection of more vulnerable alien forms. It has limited intelligence and attacks using its funnel head, which projects a mix of deadly microorganisms up to medium range. Despite its humanoid form, it is incapable of using other weapons or equipment. It has no eyes, ears, or nose, but it can accurately detect the presence of nearby organic life forms. This ability is based on a specialized form of psionic receptor and makes the creature very dangerous in combat situations. I would say it's nearly harmless. It can do damage at close range, but not outside that. I guess we'll just go with the autopsies. Disruptor gun soon to be completed. Senate is pleased with the performance of XCOM and has increased funding accordingly. Funding adjustment plus 18,000. Week 3. Remaining funds 96,000. So 131,000. Excellent. 7,000. Yeah, that's a massive amount of tactical missions and research completed. I don't want to keep doing a huge amount of tactical missions. The point it's not really necessary. But currently it is. It's the main reason we're still in the game. The following items have come available. Marsec Mini Launcher, Power Sword, Lineage Plasma Cannon, that's what we've been waiting for. Plasma Defense Array. Actually, I'm not sure if we are waiting for it, because a Disruptor weapon would not cost us so much. Heavy Weapons Control, more accuracy. Mini Launcher. I'm not too interested in any of this except the Power Sword. Right, so we had to pay our expenses and we're left with 96,000. Next week, 62,000. I will definitely leave things here. I think I might have gotten one day away from the quantum physics lab, right? At the end of the week we'll get that too. I think we are paying salaries by the week, so I'm not going to buy any extra quantum physics physicists here until the next week. Might migrate our researchers here, the biological researchers. We are gonna need an extra living quarter here. It's 20 for those, and then we need at least 5 extra for the guard soldiers stationed here. No. I need to maintain room for potentially 3 larger structures. Not sure what they would be. 1 engineering space, but I'm not sure if I want to spend the rest. I want to keep the option open. Vehicle repair fair doesn't seem to make much sense here unless I actually put vehicles here. So currently it's just an extra area where the enemy can pop in. At the same time, I might, especially if I start producing my own aircraft. So I'll let it be. 18% storage uses. Yeah, 3 storage spaces is vastly too much. In the previous games, 3 would have been too little. Okay. Do I need to do anything else now? Not that I can think of. Alceron has and Diablo has too high of a rating, I think, but more or less things are under control. Nothing is skyrocketing forward anymore. So, good place to end. Getting infiltration under control. Money situation is okay. Better research facilities are being produced. Interception capabilities suck ass, but they're okay to shoot down certain UFOs. We've missed 1 UFO, and our goal is to get an intact shield generator as quickly as possible. Right.